Hey, what's up, everybody? Christina Jordan here, your Master Nutritionist and host of our Set Free Challenge. Just taking a minute out of my day to just check in on you guys, see how you're doing, see how it's going. You are a few days in now of this whole healthy eating and everything. And I know how it's usually around these days where sometimes you can get a little bored, or you can crave those sugars, or come on, I know, because I've been there, you guys. I've been there. And I just wanted to encourage you that if you are dealing with it, hang in there, you guys. Stay strong. Don't quit. Keep going. It is worth it. Trust me. And the longer you get that sugar out of your system, the better and the higher your chances are of staying on track and staying successful. It's a fact, you guys. Sugar's a drug and we have to detox from it. So just be patient, give yourself grace. You got this, okay? So I'm actually getting ready to go work out. So that's something you can do if you're dealing with one of those cravings. Just don't go and give into it. Go do something else, whether that's going for a walk or go exercise. Even 10 minutes of exercise will totally calm down your sugar cravings. It works, you guys. It really does. Also, are you drinking enough water? You should be drinking 1 gallon of water. That's my goal for you guys. Aim to drink 1 gallon of water a day. I know it's a lot, but you're going to turn into a mermaid or a little fish, whatever, but I will tell you that it will flood your system with hydration. And when you do this, a lot of times these cravings for carbohydrates and sugars are actually signs that you are dehydrated. So get your water in. 1 gallon of water a day, you guys, 1 gallon. And if it's just absolutely impossible, carry around that gallon jug and maybe get 3/4 of the gallon, but work your way up to it, because I promise you guys, it will be worth it. Hi, Michelle. She's watching. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Joan. Hi, Julie. So we're just doing a quick check-in for the Set Free Challenge. Also, one reason why you might be craving the carbohydrates and sugars is because you need protein, you need complex carbs, and you need healthy fats. You have to have all three to basically feel satiated. Otherwise, if you don't get all three in, you're going to be feeling grumpy and tired, and especially if you're dealing with some mood issues this week, because guess what? It's normal. When you're getting off your addictive sugar, right, you deal with being grumpy. So if you're snapping at your kids, your family, whatever, here's the deal. You need to make sure you're getting enough healthy fats. What I suggest doing is adding in an avocado during your day, just 1 avocado or a handful of almonds. A handful is 9 almonds, 9 to 12 almonds, okay? Count them out. It's really less than you realize. I remember I was adding in almonds, but I was eating like 1/4 of the bag. And I was wondering why I started getting acid reflux. I didn't feel so good and I felt bloated. Too many almonds, okay? Also, MCT oil, which is the extract from coconut oil, is fabulous to add into things like your smoothies, your protein shakes, your coffee, yes, your iced teas. Totally awesome to add in. And speaking of iced teas, one of my best ways that I've been able to overcome my soda addiction, because when I started my journey, I was drinking a 6-pack of soda a day. Yes, that's a lot, right, you guys? That is a lot, and maybe more. I mean, it was bad, okay? I had an addiction, and whenever I removed it, my body went through withdrawals. Oh, I was mean. I was grumpy. I was angry at the world. And here's what I believe as both a master nutritionist and someone who has practical wisdom here. I'm not just book skilled. I'm not just wisdom filled from a book or from a course or a class. I've walked this journey. Here's the deal. I 100% believe, and it is scientifically proven, that your brain builds connectors to bad addictions. It's true. Our brain builds these pathways to where we now want them. You don't need to tell me the scientific reasoning behind it. I know I wanted that sugar. I know I did. So when I removed it, my body rebelled. I got headaches, I got dizzy, I got nauseous, I got grumpy, I got pissed off like you couldn't believe. I was grumpy. So when I removed these sugars, I still had the neuroconnectors in my brain transmitting, saying, let's go do this, right? So my brain didn't get on board very quickly. That's why, as a master nutritionist and someone who's walked this journey, I don't believe you can just remove an addiction. You don't just pull it out. It'd be like ripping off a chunk of your skin. There's a gaping hole there, right? No. You replace it. So I removed the soda and I replaced it with something better. Doesn't mean it was perfect. So 2 of my replacements that I personally have used in my journey of getting off of soda and sugar, number 1 was Zevia. It's a natural, organic, sweetened, calorie-free soda sweetened with stevia. Is it perfect? No. But it's a heck of a lot better than soda and way better than diet soda, which has chemicals that cause brain cancer. It also has crazy reaction to your body where you get very acidic. So if you're dealing with pain, Crohn's, IBS, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, liver issues, kidney issues, stay away from diet soda. It will inflame your body and it will inflame your organs. The next thing I did, and I only had one of those maybe a couple times a week. It was something I used as an emergency backup plan, right? It's an emergency. Doesn't mean it's what I drink instead of water. I still drink my gallon of water a day, which super helps. But this is my top secret weapon that I did, is I discovered there's a place that I live by called AJ's Fine Foods, and they have amazing teas. They have all different brands, but they have all these delicious iced teas that I fell in love with, organic teas that are totally naturally sugar-free, but they taste delicious, and I sweeten them with lemons, limes, and oranges. So I love AJ's Fine Foods. They have watermelon tea, mango tea. I mix them. I do watermelon mango tea. I found that I love their passion tea and their blackberry jasmine green tea, and I would mix them. Amazing. Some are caffeine free, some have caffeine, so you got to find the one that works for you. But I'm in love with the watermelon and mango tea. That's my thing. And what I do is I put 7 orange slices, my watermelon tea, my mango tea, and I will get 2 of those and I will drink them all day long, along with drinking my gallon of water. But this is what I love, because you don't have to totally be bored. You don't have to remove everything you love. You can find new things, but that's the thing. You've got to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and try some new things, because breaking addictions is hard. It is. They say that breaking sugar is harder than breaking a cocaine addiction because the brain fires off the same way as cocaine, but there's no stigma with the sugar like there is cocaine. I mean, we can't exactly go do cocaine in our kids' classroom, but yet we can hit the sugar in the classroom. We eat the cupcakes, the cookies, we give them to our kids. I mean, you guys, this is the one addiction that I feel is personally the hardest addiction to break on the planet. It's sugar. And so if you can try some of these things that I mentioned, I promise it will help you. Eating regularly will help you. And of course, if you aren't on my medical grade amino acids, which most of you are, it is incredible. That helps get nutrition to the brain. It delivers nutrients, and it makes it to where your body stops craving sugar to wake up. And so it's wonderful. But there are things you can do to help prevent these sugar cravings from returning and overtaking you. You can do this, but you have to have the mindset, that warrior mindset, that you're going to fight back. We all deal with sugar cravings. I had a massive sugar craving just the other day. I did. And it doesn't mean that I give into it. I recognize it. I know it's there. And I move on, and I went and got on the treadmill. I walked it out. And literally, what a great way to reprogram your brain is every time I want sugar, you go get on the treadmill, or you go for a walk, or you jump in the pool and go swimming. And I'm going to show you one last little thing that I've done, and this is a neurotransmitter interrupter. And I'm not saying you hurt yourself, but I'm showing you what I do. Now, this is difficult because I don't have another hand to hold this. I'm holding my thing. Okay, so on my wrist here, I'm going to show you, I have a little band. See this little band? Now, every time I wore this band, I've been wearing a band on my wrist for about 11, 12 years. So you'll notice I have a chronic indentation on my wrist usually because I wear a little band. Anytime my brain starts to get out of control and my emotions take over and I start to feel not so in control, I give this little band a tiny snap. Little snap. You guys, that is such a great way to remind yourself, these are triggers, that every time that I go in a direction I shouldn't, I can easily give it a little snap and boom, I'm back on track. And I remember, just like every time you're wanting the sugar, going ahead and jumping on that treadmill. What a great way to train your brain that this is what we do. Because it's gonna take time. You're not gonna say, I give up smoking, and tomorrow you never crave another cigarette the rest of your life, for example. Or I give up alcohol and you never want a glass of wine again. Or I give up sugar. Or I give up online shopping. You're gonna get back on Amazon and we know it. Come on. You're gonna have to work through it. And I promise, after time, your brain will heal those neuroconnector pits and valleys. That's what they are. They're neuroconnector pathways. They say, now scientifically, now let's get over to the science side. I've walked through this on the emotional side and physically, I've walked through this. But scientifically, they say that after about 67 days, your brain will heal of not going down that path again. So hang in there, you guys. By the time you're done with this 90-day transformation, if you stick to it and you don't quit and you don't go back to the old ways, by the end, I promise, scientifically, it's proven you're gonna beat those habits. You're gonna beat that sugar addiction. And it gets easier because your body heals, your brain heals. Your new habits, better habits replace worse habits, and you just keep taking steps to get better and stronger and healthier every single day. So if you need help, please feel free to send me an email through my website at fitbodyweightloss.com. And thank you so much for allowing me to kind of speak into your life. I love being a nutritionist. I love helping people. And being that I myself have lost half my body size, you guys. I've lost 134 pounds and I've kept it off over a decade. And if anything, you can know that I'm someone who's walked through this, and let me be your guide. Let me give you some hope there that you can break this habit. You can break the addictions. It doesn't mean it's easy, but it's 100% worth it. You can do this. You got this. See you guys later. Bye.